letting fear decide what I want to do, it literally takes me nowhere. Getting past that fear, like so far has I like I'm still alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm still here and I'm doing it. And now I'm like considered co-founder of this organization. It's like a year ago. Like, come on, dude. Like last December, I was literally just kind of like in that headspace where it's like I'm ready to just settle. And in reality, it's I was in that place where I was ready to let the MS win. I knew that I had to take certain steps in order to be here 100%, and that meant I have to start taking better care of my health. I have to be stronger, which means I need to like start exercising. I need to get my head in a better headspace because I know myself. A year ago, I could have two things on my agenda for the whole day, and I would get like overwhelmed. And getting up early in the morning and starting that whole process. I mean, to the point that I hired a mindset consultant. It all added to, it all helped for me to be here to do what I'm doing. The overnights and seeing new participants come on aboard and being part of that. It's more rewarding than any job, really. This is, if not, if this is not it, this is right along the lines of it. And eventually, it's either this is what I'm supposed to do or this is gonna lead me there. This would be like a third pinnacle in my lifetime. First would be that I quit drinking and quit that kind of lifestyle. It's like every step I take is honing me to be the best version of myself in order to give back to other people. And basically to have a hand in giving back to the world. So far that's what Sale MS means to me. It's giving something I experienced and handing it to somebody else that may be in the same shoes that I was last December. And as I go on with this, I know that in the sense I'm going to grow, I'm going to continue growing, and I get to keep giving it back. Once the pandemic hit and they shut down the gyms, it's almost like the foundation that I was sitting on was gone. It made me realize how dependent I was on that one thing. And that put me into a sedentary lifestyle. And my body started wasting. With Sale MS, it's like I knew I needed that strength back. So I made a decision to start going back to the gym no matter what. I'm not going to let a virus or that fear of a virus stop me from getting stronger to achieve what I want to achieve. I know that feeling of like loneliness because no matter how much support, and I love my family and friends, love my girlfriend for all the support they give me, even with all that support, I still felt lonely. It's like a really shitty feeling to be, at that time, be the only one that understands how I feel. And so being around the organization, it's like it's an automatic thing. Once a person steps on the boat, it's like it's automatic. I know how, to a degree, how you feel. You know to a degree how I feel. It's just like it's like unwritten, unsaid. We just know. 'Cause I don't know what your degree of not feeling well is, but I know it's not good. A lot of times I go off a feeling. I'm going off intuition. I just have this feeling, and it's just like I want to be around this. Even though the water scares the hell out of me, I want to be around this. I want to be around something that has the potential to help a lot of people through some of the darkest moments of their life. Just talking and venting about whatever with someone that understands, and then creating a video out of that. Somewhere in the world, in the YouTube universe, when somebody presses play on one of these videos, it might be something that they need to hear, or maybe something that they share with somebody else that needed to hear that. And this goes way beyond people having MS, because this is a way of living. It's a way to cope with obstacles that we face in life. It doesn't just have to do with MS. But I mean, no matter what, there's always ups and downs in everybody's life. Nobody has a straight line up. My barber, he's like, "Oh man, you sail?" I'm just like, "Yeah." And he's just like, "Oh man, I can't do that. There's sharks in those waters, right?" And I'm like, "I don't know how to swim." So not only is he looking at me funny because I don't know how to swim and I'm on a sailboat, but I don't know how to swim, I'm on a sailboat, and I have MS. And he's looking at me like, what the hell am I tripping off of? If this guy and all those people in those videos have MS, which creates balance issues, what am I tripping off? And that's where I say that it can help people beyond MS. Because they're looking at us like, damn, like they're doing it. They're doing something super challenging. What is stopping me from doing what I want to do? And that all ties into what I felt after sailing about this organization, of how powerful this can be. Seeing the boom on this thing, not even seeing the sail up, but seeing the boom, I automatically knew it's a big sail. Knowing that going on a sea trial with two people who race sailboats, I went up to Zach and I was just like, dude, I think they're gonna open up the sails all the way. And Zach's like, I don't think so. And I'm just like, once again, the boat's like this. It was fun, and we were moving. I mean, seeing the water rush by at that speed, and all you hear is the wind in the water slapping against the hull of the boat. It's an experience that I never thought that I would be able to experience. I felt top of the world, because it was just like, man, this is fun. And seeing the smile on Canute's face, you I could tell he's having fun too. And Zach is over there sitting down, holding the helm with one hand, and it's just like, and then you see Bill walking around the boat with no life vest. I don't know if I'm putting him on blast on that one, but you could tell he's really comfortable on a boat that's moving at this rate, at this heel. One of the cool things is seeing Angie constantly adjusting the main sheet. She just kept adjusting. So in my mind, I'm just like, why are you doing so much work? I need to find out. She's like, it saves a couple of seconds because there's less drag on the rudder. But she's like, it may seem like minuscule, but over a long range of time, that all adds up. once again, back to like last February, before I came on aboard with Sail MS, I would have never thought I'd be sailing. Never thought I would have pulled the engine out. Never thought I would have I forget what else we did. Disassemble a turbo and slap in a new turbo. Disassemble the exhaust system and reassemble the exhaust system. It's like having a job. It's like having a job that I love. Now, I'm not getting paid for this, but it feels I'm getting paid in, like, as my mindset consultant would say, I'm getting paid karmic points.
So how's it feel to be considered a co-founder of Sail MS now?
I couldn't even tell you, man. It still boggles my mind. I feel like I'm just like a video editor. I know that I bring a lot to the organization because I'm bringing like pretty much my all. I feel like I'm living and breathing Sail MS.
What are some of the benefits? Because I'm a little scattered sometimes, and I have a tendency to pile too much on our shoulders. And kind of, how do you feel like you brought a really positive influence into my life? I know that you've really positively affected me and the way I perform a lot.
I think it's a good balance because you have that go-getter mentality. You have that drive, and for me, I've always been kind of like go at an easy pace, and so between you just kind of like on the go, and then me stepping in and like you need to slow down because I can't keep up. So you slow down your pace. It's good for you, but then it also keeps me from becoming sedentary. If we're smart about it and we're aware about, where we're moving and what pace of the progression's at, like this thing is really gonna go places.
I agree. Before you came sailing, I was struggling to find people that wanted to go sailing with me. And I was like, what's up? I'm posting on all these forums and nobody wants to go sailing? Like, what's going on, Yeah. And then you came on board and really took to it. And then I had a partner to go sailing with all the time, which I was pumped on. And then sort of naturally other people started flowing into the mix, and it was slow, but being who I am, I'm like, I want it now. Give it to me now, But then me and you just did our thing and people just started showing up.
Progress, not progress, not perfection.
That's it?
No, the other one.
Progress, not perfection.
Something not promotion.
Attraction rather than promotion.
It's attraction. So basically, it's people see what we're doing and they want to be a part of it. Just the same way that I came around. It's like I want to be a part of this, and I think it's the energy. When people come aboard, it's not just. I don't think it's just the water. It's the energy that's brought and that the people feel.
We haven't had a single bad trip. Every single trip we've ever been on.
No, it's been good. I'm just looking for wood to knock on.
There's wood in the middle of this. It's fiberglass, but there's wood in the middle. Yeah, we haven't had a single bad trip, and every time we've had meaningful, deep conversations. When it's not ripping. When it's ripping, everybody's kind of hanging on for dear life and trying to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah.
But we've really had fantastic trips this whole year, and having Knut on board with us just brings it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
and trade winds supporting us the way they have, and just having this place we can go to enjoy this experience together has been.
And I gotta like replug trade winds for that, because it wouldn't have been possible had trade winds not given the okay. Had trade winds not stepped outside their comfort zone and put trust in you, it would have never happened. Yeah.
And Knut.
I mean,
Knut is part of Sail MS.
yeah.
That's for sure.
He's also like the medium between people that have MS and to someone that doesn't.
And how does it feel now with Knut on the boat? You know, Knut's been spending time with you maneuvering and learning how to, you know, dock and undock. And given you've taken the first class, so you've taken ASA 101, basic keelboat class, but now you're kind of progressing into a next realm. You signed up for your next one, and, you know, Knut's supporting you in growing as a sailor and future skipper, driving the boat in and out of the slip and maneuvering around the arena. Like, where's your head at on that?
It feels really good to have someone with that many years of sailing experience to kind of like give me his stamp of approval, and yours too. The only real difference I see between you and Knut is you teach me how to use the gas. Go. Knut's kind of like teaching me how to use the wind along with the gas, with the throttle.
All right, so kind of the last thing we wanted to do is say thank you to everybody, right? So, you know, what do we want to say to our participants that have come this year?
To everyone that has come aboard with us, I just want to say thank you for stepping outside of your comfort zone and grabbing this experience and giving us something to work for.
Thank you, and keep coming sailing with us.
Keep coming. Don't be shy. And I know that this thing beats us up, and we beat ourselves up for not feeling 100%. But to continue stepping outside of your comfort zone is going to ensure that you keep learning. And I think that's one of the things that it helps me. It's just to keep pushing forward, no matter how many times I get knocked on my ass, to keep moving forward.
Love it.
So
I love it. We're trying to be a crew, Sail MS crew, you know, and that means we're here for the low times and the high times. You know, we're not here just to hang out with you on a boat. We're here to talk to you on the phone. We're here to text with you, and you know, if you're feeling low, feeling down, give one of us a shout. You know, we can help pick each other up, because at any one time, if we're 20 people, there's going to be 3 or 4 of us that aren't feeling well, and you know, we have a tendency to isolate at that time and feel like, you know, alone and lonely and just kind of want to shut ourselves in a room, and that's not the right thing to do. And you have support around you, and that's what this thing's all about. So thank you guys. All right, pretty good. And now let me just